what's up, Yeousch Nepenthez here, and welcome to a Shooting for Silverware episode. You guys were probably expecting episode 4 of my Road to Glory right now. Unfortunately, I didn't have any footage available at the moment. I didn't have my disc basically, so what I have got is some PS3 footage, and what Shooting for Silverware is about. It's basically me taking a team through a tournament to the final. I'll only show the footage if I make it to the final. Whether I win or lose the final or not, like if I get kicked out of the semi-final, I'll just scrap all that footage and start again. The team I'm using is Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Pato up front. I've got Michel Bastos at left midfield and Hulk at right midfield. In the centre of midfield, I've got Robinho and Neymar. Then in defence, I've got Dani Alves, Lucio, Thiago Silva and Marcelo, and in goal I've got Julio Cesar, and that's the team I use right to the final. Like I say, the purpose of this sort of series, it's not really a series, it's just a one episode thing where I condense all 4 games of the tournament into one video, show you the goals basically. I'll show highlights as well if there aren't that many goals, but as you'll see in this episode, there are quite a lot of goals. And my Road to Glory will continue next Monday as Ibrahimovic, just an amazing little roulette around the keeper there. Ibrahimovic is a really good player. I really want the informed version just to try him. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to afford him. He's about 1 million coins at the moment, and I'm currently sat on 158,000 on PlayStation, so probably won't be able to afford him. But the regular Ibrahimovic is really good. Like, he's not so quick, but his strength is just ridiculous. This game, by the way, even before the guy took the lead, and even after he took the lead, when he briefly had the lead, he brought his keeper out time and time again to rush me whenever I was around the edge of his box. So I just chipped him, like, I think 3 times or 4 times in this great game. I managed to chip him. And, you know, like, I just don't know why he kept bringing the keeper out, especially after, you know, 3, 4, 5 and 6 went in. Just keep the keeper on the line and I don't score half those goals, you know, maybe I only win 3-1 or 4-1. However, 8-1 was the final score, and he got Sturridge sent off as well. And we pulled in 708 coins. This tournament, as you can see there, the Advanced Cup, I get 1900 coins for a tournament bonus, which is very nice indeed. You know, the tournaments this year are actually worth a lot more than they were last year. I'll explain why briefly, but first of all, this guy has got a very good team as well. He's got Kaká and Ozil in the middle of the park there. He's got Benzema and Pedro up front, with Soldado just behind. But straight from kickoff, I take Ibrahimovic on a nice little skill run. Get a bit lucky again. That's just Ibra showing his strength, pushing off the defender there. You know, that's probably Lucio that has just pushed off the ball, and that's no easy feat, you know. But yeah, the tournaments reap better rewards this year, because in FIFA 11, the tournament, but like the bonus would be like maybe times 0.5 or times 0.75. So when you win a game, you would only get like 500 to 600 coins, even if you won 5 or 6-0. And whereas in just a regular online match, you would get maybe 1,000 coins, 900 to 1,000 coins if you won 5 or 6-0. So if you won 4 online games in a row, you'd pick up maybe 3,500 to 4,000 coins. Whereas if you won 4 tournament games in a row, you would pick up maybe 2,000 coins max, plus a tournament bonus. So if the tournament bonus wasn't more than 2,000, it wasn't really worth it. But now what they've done is I think the minimum modifier is like 0.9 that I've seen. But you can get modifiers between 0.9 and 1.25, which is awesome. So you can actually pick up, you know, around 600, 700, 800 coins a game, plus the tournament bonus, which makes tournaments much more worthwhile these days, even for the regular tournaments. I went 2-0 up against this guy, and in very quick time. I didn't pause, I didn't cut the clip there, I just let it run with Benzema with Ibrahimovic in 2 and 4 minutes, and I went 3-2 down. I actually conceded 2 very quick goals myself. He scored a third with Pedro. But I was all over him the whole game. Like, I would say all 3 of his goals were against a runner play. Long ball from the keeper there, and Pato's in on goal. I have no idea why he didn't rush the keeper out as soon as that ball was over the head of the last man. If he brought his keeper out there, he might well have got it in time. And if not, it wouldn't have made a difference anyway, because I went through and scored. So, you know, it wouldn't have made a difference. Ibrahimovic again showing his strength there. And I really needed to take control of this game just to make sure I get myself into the semi-final and score a super goal with Robinho there. I love the drag back. The drag back fake is a super move as well, but the drag back really confuses people because you come back and they think you're going to, you know, go either way or face a defender up and stuff, and you just take the ball straight back forward again and get, you know, getting on goal as I did with Robinho there. Score a nice free kick with Ibrahimovic as well. I really like the angles of free kicks these years. This year, I really find it easy to score from the corners of the box, and I don't find it easy to score really close range free kicks on the edge of the box, but if you give me one on the corner or the side of the box, and I'll put it in every single time. And we won that game 6-3, so we've gone 8-1 and 6-3 so far. We come up against Terry Hesticles in the semi-final. As you saw at the top of the screen there, it said the semi-final. He's got a pretty good Premiership squad. I mean, the only problem with his team is like Skirtle and Ivanovic at centre-back just are not very good defenders, you know. I mean, they are in real life, but in FIFA, pace is key, and they're just not, you know, just not quick enough. He has got Andy Carroll up front with an attributes card on though. And Andy Carroll was the bane of my life in FIFA 11. Fortunately, I haven't seen him much around in FIFA 12, but he does manage to score the first goal against me. And that's, you know, that's 3 games in a row I've conceded, and I don't really like conceding goals because that clean sheet bonus is worth around, you know, 70 to 80 coins with the multiplier. In tournaments, it's very important to get back on terms as quick as possible if you're losing. So when I do lose, I play, you know, I turn a little bit sweaty and score the cheap cutbacks in the 1-2 chip through balls. But once I get in the lead, I try a bit more to bring out nicer goals. Take a nice 2-1 lead into half-time, and again, as I say, like to score skill goals once I'm in a comfortable position. And Ibrahimovic just really turned on the skill burners there, and a nice little roulette finesse into the bottom corner, and made it 3-1. And we had time for a fourth again. Pato with a nice roulette, lucky to get the ball back there and put Bastos through. You've always keeper out. Thinking about the chip, but you know, taking the ball around the keeper, guys, another absolute key tip to FIFA 12. When you get close on the keeper, you can do a number of things to get past him. I'll explain those in this game, but this team here is actually my best friend's team. We made it so that we got each other in the final because he's a very, very good FIFA player. He's not a skiller exactly. He does know how to do the skills and he does use them from time to time. But he's more of ball possession, passing, moving kind of game, more Barcelona style. So it's going to be a tough game, and I took a pot shot with Neymar there from 40 yards out, and it went in, which was nice. But yeah, guys, ways to beat the keeper. You can go close on the keeper and just do a step over and a body feint and exit, and it should take you around the keeper. Or you can do something a bit more cheeky, like a heel-to-heel flick or an advanced rainbow. But the most surefire way to either beat the keeper and get in on goal, or to beat the keeper and draw the penalty, is when you get one-on-one with the keeper like this and he rushes out, just go as close as you can to him, and then flick the right thumbstick a little bit away from the keeper but still towards the goal. It will knock the ball past the keeper, and either you'll go past the keeper as well and score, or the keeper will bring you down and you get a penalty, and it's 100% a goal every time. I can't think of an occasion where that hasn't worked for me. So I went 2-0 up against my friend Hamio, and as I said, he's very, very good at the game. He uses his skills when he needs to. You know, he's a crosser of the ball, passer. He does anything he can to score. Benzema there, just too much for the left back, which made it 2-2 going into the last 10 minutes of the game. And some of you may think this was set up, but trust me, the rivalry between us is far too intense for this to be set up. And I take another pot shot with Robinho there, because I didn't have many shots in this game at all. I did win 3-2 in the end, guys. And, you know, it was a very good game against him. It was very even in the end. But as always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers.
That's it, Andy and I have got 1 or 2 interviews to do with players and managers. Plenty more to be said about this one. We'll catch up with you at the next game.
Yeousch!